Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at each life path number's forecast for the full moon that's coming up on November 27th, 2023. Before we get into the forecast, this, of course, is a general reading. If you would like a personalized reading to take a look at your own numerology and your year ahead forecast or anything else you want to take a look at, you can book some time with me. My information is in the description box below. Also, this is a great time to get your year ahead forecast and your diamond forecast to take a look at what energies may be presenting for you in the year of 2024. So let's go ahead and take a look at the forecast for the full moon on November 27th. Life path 3. So you all are working with your own energy for this full moon. And so you've also got the energy of tiger energy for your animal wisdom message. So I love this. There's something here that this full moon is trying to highlight where it is that you need to be a little bit more ferocious, right? So whether that is in your expression of yourself, in your creativity, in your communication, ferocious and communication might not go together very well, but it's more about like, where is it that maybe you need to initiate some kind of conversation or some kind of dialogue that you might need to be a little bit assertive, or you might need to be the one who sort of takes the initiative to get that conversation started. And so there might be something that's holding you back. And it's like with tiger energy coming through, there's something that you'll feel that pressure, you'll feel that ignition, sort of giving you the confidence to address whatever this is or face whatever this is. There's also something here with that ferociousness about, and your 3 energy, right? Of, again, sort of sashaying up into the spotlight and not, without apology, like owning your space and, not trying to minimize who you are, not worrying about being too much or too little or whatever it is that, the world has tried to tell you that you are. This is a beautiful energy for, I just think of like the full moon shining a spotlight, right? Like, and you're on the stage and that spotlight is on you. And where is it that, there's that tiger in you that wants to come out, and not in an aggressive way, but in a way that is authentic and really showcases who you are and your messaging into the world and your creativity and just your place in the world. So there's definitely something here about taking up more space, not shying away from being that boisterous, soulful, a little bit larger than life spirit and energy in the room, because we need that in the world. And so I do think this full moon is going to be like pushing you to really step into that side of yourself. And owning it. The other thing is there's something here with tiger energy coming through about loyalty. And so you could see that there's something coming up around your connections, your relationships that just needs to be looked at, right? Addressed. And so it could be where, are you being loyal to someone just for the sake of being loyal? Or is there, is your heart in it? Is their heart in it? Is there a conversation that needs to be had? Is it serving both parties or all involved type thing? It doesn't necessarily just have to be with one relationship. But I do think that there's something here about, make sure that who and what you are being loyal to is actually serving you and a greater purpose, right? It's not just out of obligation, because that's going to create resentment and frustration if it's just strictly for, if there's not a lot of integrity behind it. So just make sure that where it is that your loyalty lies feels good for you, and is serving yourself and the other person or the other people in a good way. It's kind of like, I don't know why this is coming up, but 3 energy is a very social energy. And so, you likely, if you're in this energy, you likely come across a variety of people, and maybe collaborate and work with people all the time. There's just this energy, especially with tiger energy and the loyalty coming through, where it's that sort of, where somebody's like, oh, I don't like this person. And so if you're loyal to me, you won't like this person either. And it's that cliquey kind of energy. And what Tiger energy and your 3 energy is saying is, let's be inclusive. Let's be open to people's individuality and uniqueness and, perspectives and all of those things. And we don't necessarily have to surround ourselves with individuals that we don't feel aligned with, but we certainly don't have to exclude them or, judge and et cetera, or, gang up on them and retaliate type thing. So there is something here about that where, if you're caught up in that or caught up in some kind of, I don't know, it could even be like in a work environment. If there's something like that where it's cliquey, you always have the choice that you don't have to participate, and you could actually lead by example. If that situation comes in. That's a very specific example, but it came through, so I just want to share it. But if you find yourself sort of in that situation, be bold, be the outlier, be the one who's like, no, I want to be open and inclusive to all type thing, and see what everybody has to contribute. So, let's see. Anything else I want to say about? Yeah, that's the other thing, right? With the tiger, there's like this honorable spirit. It's like there's integrity behind it. So you just want to make sure that, the choices that you make continue to have integrity, and you will see the rewards of that for sure, especially around this full moon. So if there's relationships or dynamics that need to be closed out at this full moon, especially social ones, then this is going to be the time to do that, to serve to better serve self and those involved. So I hope it's a great one. Take care, 3s. Bye for now.